Hey, I'm here. So the DJ said I have as much time as I want to talk because I'm the owner, and so, no. So a few words I was asked to say. I'll try to make it short and sweet. So first of all, of course, for the new couple. I'll get back to you, but I want to say, just start with you and say, of course, best wishes from the depth of my heart and the depth of our family and everybody's heart going forward. All the best of the best of the best. That's number one. A few more words to different people. So I'll start with you, Dana. First time you came to our home, introduced by Oren. You didn't see maybe, but you really brought a smile to my face. You went right and straight into our hearts. You just were the right person. I don't know how to describe and how to explain, but it just worked right. And you came in and you were a natural, and you were, although not officially a member of the family, you were immediately a member of the family. And that was just amazing. It was just wonderful. And I knew in my heart that that's a good choice, a good match, a good thing is going to happen there. And I'm happy it ended up now with the wedding. So right now you are official. So now it's official. Okay? So that is one thing. I'm really glad you joined the family. And I want to make it very clear that by like changing your last name and whatever, you did not lose this amazing family, your original family. You just added another one. Okay? And and we are honored to really have, actually all of us kind of being adopted by the other family, and it's just amazing. We are. Oren, you made a good choice. Good job, man. So, we saw Oren grow, of course, as parents. My wife, Penina, my love, and myself, and other family members. We saw him grow from little boy, coming first to this country, 1 year old, and now unrecognizable for the better, for the best. A wonderful, amazing young man. I could not wish more and I could not wish better for you. I have full confidence that both you and Dana are going to be a great couple. I'm just happy for both of you. That's wonderful. And then I guess I'm not here to teach you lessons of life, what is going to happen and how it's going to happen. I really just want to say the best wishes for both of you. I know you're going to make it. If you only want to, you're going to make it because you seem to be like, made to be together. Just go ahead out there, enjoy, have a blast, and make it work. I'm sure if you want, it's going to work. But do not forget a word of encouragement. You are not out there alone. All of this is your supporting system. You have a whole big supporting system. You're not alone. The extended family, a wonderful family. Yep. Right. And the last point, I don't want to forget, is you, ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing group of people. As you have noticed, my side of the family is pretty small around here, so you're really a huge additional new family for us that has joined us, or we have joined you, and we found each and everybody here to be really amazing. I don't have any other words. Everybody's just like, this person is better than this, but this person better than that. And it's just amazing, really, seriously. An amazing new family that we have adopted, kind of thing. We are really happy and we are really proud to be of this extended family. And I know you will all be around here. We will all be around here to help them. Best wishes.
All right, we'd like to invite Gabby's parents up to say a few words. Dana's parents, Gabby and Anita. I'm sorry about that.
Well, we are, yeah. Okay. So, we are happy to be here with friends and family and celebrate Dana and Oren wedding. Besides wishing the young couple all the best and happiness, I would like to tell a story. It's custom to tell a funny story that is nice to remember about the childhood of the bride. And so here it comes. Well, when the time came for Dana to learn ski, it was an easy job because she loved the snow. And she was pretty good at it. And she didn't mind, this was when she was 6, 7, she didn't mind not having any control. She was going strong, and what's inevitable happened. She ran into an elderly lady from behind. And, both of them fell down, but the elderly lady quickly got up, but then I was still in the snow. And I was crying, slowly, kind of quietly crying. And then a lot of people came around, and from the circle, they were really scared. I said, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And she said, "No, I'm not okay." So what does it hurt? So my face is cold. So this happened about 20 years ago, 20 more or more. And since then I grew up and became the lovely and friendly lady that everybody knows here. And she learned to make friends easily and quickly, and good friends that she loves, and they love her back, and the friendships that everybody cherishes. Same with her husband, Oren. Oren is a very nice guy. Oren has a lot of sense of humor, and is a very easygoing person, and we love him. And all these qualities will help him to weather difficulties that may come when Dana is trying to boss him around. So how about the groom's family? Well, if this would have been an arranged marriage, we couldn't have arranged it better. Because we have exactly the same background and same everything. And on top of that, they are very nice people which I'm very happy to be with. And I'm not saying this lightly because I'm a very picky person. Okay. So I think I said enough, but I don't want to finish this speech before telling you that a kind of a cliche thing. Parents of the bride usually say that with this wedding and marriage, they are not losing a daughter, they are gaining a son. And this fits for us extremely well. Thank you, and everybody have a good time for the rest of the wedding.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, we've got our maid of honor, Elise, to come say a few words.
Who is this girl? This is for you. Good evening, everyone. Let me get started by introducing myself. My name is Elise, and I am the maid of honor at Dana and Oren's wedding. To briefly speak on behalf of To briefly speak on behalf of the other bridesmaids, Rotem, Adar, and Hiba, I wanted to give a heartfelt thank you to both of you for asking us to join you on your big day. So thank you very much. That means so much to all of us. So the four of us ladies met Dana as students at Cupertino High School. Dana and I met at the very first day at orientation. So at the end of the day, I thought we'd hit it off pretty well, and after chatting, I asked her for her phone number because this was the pre-Facebook era, so I had to do it the old-fashioned way, and ever since then, we have been best friends forever, and she is stuck with me. She could not get away from me if she tried. So if you fast forward about 10 years, she invites me to an election night party after I'd moved away and come back. So we were all sitting around watching the results, watching weed get legalized in California, and she turns to me and she says, "So yeah, that's Oren. I think we might start dating." And that's how I met Oren. And jokes aside, I am so glad that we have not been strangers since. It's so odd to think of one of my oldest and closest friends not being with this amazing person. Witnessing your relationship blossom has been a blessing and a privilege for me. I have seen firsthand how devoted and how selfless the two of you are when it comes to each other. Dana, the surprise birthday you threw for Oren a while ago took so much orchestration, and just hearing Oren's shock for the rest of the evening, going, how on earth did she coordinate with so many different people who don't know each other and keep it a secret, it was so heartwarming to just see that for the rest of the party. And Oren, I remember after weeks of planning, standing with you in a jewelry store parking lot at night, listening to you talk about how important it was that you find the perfect ring for Dana because that is what she deserved. And it was weeks and weeks of planning and coordinating. And not too long afterwards, she looked absolutely radiant when they got engaged in Europe, as she always done. So, well done, sir. So just move this back here, or not. So just a parting thought. The two of you make sense. You fit together so well. You are the best versions of yourselves when you are together. Once again, thank you for sharing all of your love with us tonight. That means so much. And if anyone deserves to be with their perfect partner, it is unquestionably these two. You two are the definition of #relationship goals. So, if this doesn't collapse on me, if I could get everyone to raise a glass, and we will toast to the happy couple, to Dana and Oren. Cheers. All right, I think that's going to collapse. Thank you.
I know the song.
You, I tried. Hug your man. You see what I did. I came through.
All right, you guys, we're going to invite Alon up to come and say a few words. The best man.
Sure. Thank you. Okay, hello everybody. So I'm standing between you guys and cake and dancing, so I'll try to go quickly. Kind of have a lot, but okay. So I want to thank everybody here, coming from all over the country, all over the world, to celebrate this wedding. My name is Alon or Alon, depending on where you're in the world you're coming from, and I have the pleasure of speaking about Oren and Dana for a few minutes. So I've been with Oren for this entire ride, right? Day one, yeah. I was 10 years old when he was born, and my very first memory of him was before he even came home. I was at home in Haifa. My mom was at the hospital. My Savta Bracha was babysitting us, and we got a call. Oren had arrived. A thing that I got really excited about. I don't know why. I heard he had like very seriously red hair, like a big time gingy. I don't know. And I was really excited. He comes home, total fake news. Like he's just regular brown hair. But, hold on. Oh, yeah. So despite that, I was really happy for Oren to join us. Seeing him from a little kid to this man here on his wedding night is pretty amazing. And we were here. We came to America when Oren was 1, as my dad said, and he was kind of like, he's the most American of us all, right? He grew up, he went to school, he went to daycare, and I remember he coming back from daycare and giving us a little window into like being American, because he came back one day and he talked a lot about itsy bitsy spiders. And we were like, wait, I think my parents were worried that we were sending him to school with lots of itsy bitsy spiders everywhere, because that's all he wanted to talk about. For the Israelis, that's just a song for children. He was always like a really good kid. Never really got into trouble. He was sometimes, as a big brother and a little brother, a little annoying, right? He started beating me in video games. That was kind of, I didn't like that. We would go on road trips around Texas, New Mexico and stuff. He would insist that we listen to the same songs over and over by his favorite artist, Shania Twain. And his favorite song, I'm telling you, this is true, Man, I Feel Like a Woman. Yeah, that's right. And we played it a lot. And I pretended to be annoyed, but secretly it's a great song. So I was into it, but I kept it on the down low. Let's move to like more present day. So I think my dad started talking about this, but a couple years ago, it was like we got together as the Gottesmans at the house in Foster City, and my brother was like, "Yeah, so I'm going to a movie with I don't know, I guess she's my girlfriend." He was like just kind of like testing it out, just getting used to it. And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then 2 weeks later, another lunch, and at that point, he was like off and go. He's like, "Oh my God, my girlfriend this, and my girlfriend that." He was just like really into, and I was like, "Okay, I get it, man. Show off here." And also like, "What's her name?" And he's like, and I was like, "Oh, okay, Donna, cool." And then a few weeks later, again, Foster City, lunch. Donna comes over, and it's really lovely, and I'll get back to that in a second. But I'll talk about Oren just for a few minutes. Oren's, you've been such a lovely like little brother. It's really true, no joke here. I really think you're so warm, so funny, so caring. It's just been lovely to watch you grow up. There's 2 things that I mentioned here that I really admire about you. One, it's how hard you work. I think a lot of people don't have the opportunity to see this, but I see how hard, like how badly your will to succeed, all the hard work you've put in with school, with careers, you take risks, you really, really work hard, and I think you're curious, you're resourceful. I'm just so impressed with how much, with how hard you work. And then, yeah, absolutely. And then the second thing, maybe even more lovely, is just how kind you are. I honestly, genuinely don't think I know many more people who are as thoughtful, as caring, as loving as you are. From just watching you grow up to conversations we've had, I just know how much you care about all the people in your life, right? Your parents, your siblings, your friends, and now your wife and her family. I just think it's so really, really lovely. And I just see like their happiness brings you happiness, and I think that's just an amazing quality. And I'm just really so proud of the person you've become and the life that you've made for yourself. So that's really good. Yeah, absolutely. I'll go back to Dana. So we were talking about how you came by that lunch and we met you, and like my dad said, like the thing that stays with me is just how easy it all was. It felt like you always were there, like you belonged there the whole time. Like we brought you in, and it was just you were a part of the family almost immediately. And you're so warm, you're so loving, you're so kind, and I'm really, really glad you guys are such a lovely couple. I'm just impressed with the way you guys came together, and yeah, I think, yeah. And I'll say this: I'm oldest of four. Owen, and I have Oshrat and Ella, my two sisters. And tonight, officially, I'm so excited to have a new sister added to the family. Yeah. And then one really last thing is, as my dad said, your parents and your extended family, but specifically Anita and Gabi, you guys are just such amazing people, so warm, so kind. It's been awesome for us we all adore you, and we're really, really excited to have you join our family. So that's it. With that, I will also ask you guys to raise your glasses and cheers the new couple. L'chaim.
You guys want to say something? Or you want to finish it? You want to say something? You got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this time I'd like to turn the microphone over to the groom who wants to say a few words.
What's he gonna do? First off, let me begin by saying that we are seriously overwhelmed and touched by everyone here. When we got engaged, we expected, and I mean this in a nice way, we expected a much smaller gathering, and just to see how many people have come and are interested and excited and so happy for us and all these toasts, it really has touched us. We're really blessed, and we really are so thankful for everyone who's come here today. On January 19th, 2016, I was unemployed at this time, and I was looking for my next big job. And I went to a JHCC 2.0 event in downtown Sunnyvale, and I was really excited. I was hungry. I was hungry for a new job. And I was introduced. So this woman came up to me and she said, "Hey, let me introduce you to a friend of mine. She might be able to help you get a job." Now, again, at this time, I was really hungry for this job. So when I got introduced to this lovely lady, I just immediately jumped into it. I went passionately. I said, "This is me. This is my resume. This is what I've done. These are my politics. These are my thoughts. This is this. This is that. This is." I went all over. She was a little bit. I could tell she was like really just like, "Whoa, this guy's serious," and it was pretty fun. It was pretty funny. At the end of all of that, I didn't end up with a job, but I did end up with something significantly more special. One year later, we had begun dating. 2.5 years later, we had gotten engaged. And then 3.5 years later, we are here. You are all here celebrating our marriage and the beginning of our life together. And we are just incredibly thankful. From Israel, Romania, Canada, Arizona, and here in... It's a trip. It's a trip. Arizona and here in California. Many of you made sacrifices to be here today. And we are incredibly thankful. We are really, really thankful. From the bottom of both of our hearts, From the bottom of both of our hearts, me and Donna both wish everyone here a lot of love, a lot of happiness, and just the best for everyone here. So thank you so much again for coming tonight.
Good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this time Oren and Dana will be coming by and visiting the tables, and they're going to take table shot photos. So we're going to try and hurry through this, you guys. So they're going to come by, pose with you, take a shot, and move on to the next table. So we got to do this fast so we can get to the dancing. Enjoy.